is a really good setup for the green side. Obviously, there's going to be familiarity between all of our teams, but Zarita gang, out of all teams right now, would love a little bit of revenge. It's going to be a rematch of our previous monthly finals to start off the day.
Still a huge question mark for me in this Colonel Refs. You see places down the bags and they're dealt with fairly quickly. Loud still keeping them at range effectively. And Firecrow pursuing the ideal matchup for him into Jay on the left side. Pretty much running all the way to spawn. Expertly avoiding the super from Jay, but is still going to fall. On the right side, Prazi also encroaching on this territory, looking to set up the bushes.
Scott, what up? Or Wonder Red.
Really strong,
what up?
potentially giving a damage boost. Also looking to...
All right, we got Loud and Zatura gang. I don't know who... I think I know Loud. I don't think I know Zatura gang.
Game so far, but Loud are in control.
In terms of individual
Sorry, I was outside doing some yard work, and then I was like, all right, yard work's done. Let's get to streaming. Because I low-key promised that we would try to stream today.
But it's gonna be a wasted super as well for Jay, so all even there.
I'm watching it too. Now we're watching it together. I like the Ruffs pick. That's a little different. You don't see Ruffs a lot anymore.
But ultimately is taken down on re-entry by the...
So this is South American finals. It's UPM first, yeah. You might be the only one. Who knows? What did I want to do? I wanted to unlist. So I tried to stream, and my internet immediately crashed. I'm apparently going to have to reboot my router every time I go to stream nowadays, which is super annoying. But anyway, so I tried to go live, and it was immediately like laggy and down, so I just ended it and rebooted the router real quick, and now here we are. But I'm gonna have to hide these streams.
Dog still on the back lines, and Firecrow now goes down. It's gonna be Adinho, bodyguard for Kyodog. They're swerving in on him as Jay is in this back lines now, dashing forward. Mines to cut them off. Kyodog backs up. Adinho with a nice little shot there will get the elimination. Kyodog will survive, but nonetheless, Zarita gang are on countdown.
Zarita gang pretty much safe and sound. There's 4 more mines that Kyodog has to deal with. He does have the hyper super now, and he'll be able to tank this. In fact, get the speed.
Super annoying, man. Super annoying. All right, that's taken care of.
Jay's got him taken down.
All right, let's pay attention to the games.
But that's enough gems for Loud to stall this countdown for a moment longer. That, and they have control. This 3v2 is looking to be in Loud's favor.
Yeah, those bow mines ain't gonna do much, right? Oh, there's mines over there on the left too. I understand now. I see. It didn't work though. Uh-oh. Kenji's on him. Oh shit, he kills the Kenji.
A nice kill there. And it's going to be a gem for the other end. Back and forth.
They swing the gem advantage, and there's mines all over the place. Dino, what up? Kydog goes down. That might be game there. Last time we did this, it was pretty fun. Also, hello, what up, Kank? Yeah, that's why we're running it back, because you guys seem to enjoy it, so. I don't expect this stream to do gangbusters, but I feel like for the people that like to hang out and yap, I feel like this is a good stream for them.
Seriously well played by Jay there, I have to say. The Ash just was not...
I was going to do W's and L's for the update, but I figure we could possibly do that tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then definitely Monday.
And yes, that's exactly what happens. And even for Ash, the more damage that he does, the more rage he gets more damage.
I would love to do it tomorrow, but also it's like I have to do some meal prep tomorrow. I got to do some yard work tomorrow. So I got stuff to do tomorrow, you know? So I can't prioritize YouTube every day of the week. Just, you know, 3 days a week
I don't think it was like a game-changing thing. I think Prozy played it well. And also, the hypercharge is a good idea.
All right, so Zatura has 1 in the pocket now. They got a game in the pocket. They have control right now. The Kenji is pushing on the Ash. That's kind of crazy. You think he'd be trying to like focus more down on the gem carrier? Gus. I was lost in a neighborhood for 50 minutes, but I know where I am now. You better get home, man.
Yeah, another pressure option.
All right, the Kenji's gonna go down here. Yep, Kenji goes down.
Super totem down and just needs a few shots on a Kyodog. Whoa!
Oh, Kydog went down.
You don't see that often. And the hypercharge is down from Exit.
Who do you guys like in this one, Loud or Zatura? I don't know. I haven't watched like much esports lately, so I know of Loud. I don't think I've ever heard of Zatura though.
If he wants to grab any of these gems, that's very
so Loud picked my second favorite brawler, Sems and Gus.
But look at that double takedown for Loud. Zarita gang now forced to retreat into their
Zarita gang.
Lots of value coming out of Firecrow's hypercharged super right there. He gets the kill into
Yo, I was playing Ruffs the other day, and I was actually really enjoying him quite a bit. He's actually a bit of a satisfying brawler when you actually like play him well. I wish his damage was just a hair bit higher. Yeah, he's picking my favorite brawler. Oh shit! All right, 1-1.
That's pretty much all
match
off
point,
the back
game
of
point.
Double kill. Without that, none of this would have happened. It goes to show just how honestly brittle the breaking.
Did you say
is
Sems and Gus,
this matchup.
or did I
If
mishear you?
Loud gets
I was reading.
inch, I mean, they'll take a
I was
mile
reading
really
Dino's
versus
line.
Zarita Gang. Zarita Gang managed to play this nice and controlled in game
I was
number
reading
1.
Dino's
Game
line.
number 2, they let
Sems
us slip
and
for
Gus.
just a moment. Lost all their control, lost all the gems. The
Loud
mines were no
cooking?
longer establishing the pressure that
They
were
kind of
so
threw the first
relying
game,
on
but
in all
that second
quantity.
game
See
didn't
the
seem
matchups
very
off
hard,
to the
very
races
hard
once
for them.
again. Jay going to get taken down on the left side, but it's a trade as well.
They immediately, Zatura immediately loses control very early in this one. They might have a hard time coming back from here.
Early game spawn trap from Loud.
Loud with such a beautiful
Ash
start.
Sems, you know.
Putting a ton of
Yep.
pressure on Zarita Gang to try and
I
claw
constantly
their way out of
say
that
Sems
spawn,
is
and
Ash is
Firecrow
Sems.
just swiping through him
I have
immediately.
brain
Kenji
rot,
didn't
okay?
stand
Leave me
a
alone.
chance, and now Firecrow
It's
already
a
has
medical
his hypercharge
condition.
ready to go.
There you go. That's huge for Ash. As long as he can stay on the appropriate matchups, going to try and go on a Prosy, then exit. Jay
Yeah,
caught on his
he goes
heels,
down
gonna
there.
Get the kill, and Edinho in the favorable matchup.
Although,
Chester versus Kenji.
Chester should be able to clean
Lucky
this up
Jay to
here.
escape with his
Oh,
life.
never
He's
mind.
gonna
He
go
goes
for it.
down.
The assistance
Oh,
from Prosy
he
was
finished
not
him off.
enough. It's still a trade.
2-2 though.
Most valuable brawler on Zarita Gang's roster. He's
Why
gonna
the
take
Mecha
down
bow?
immediately. He's
Why
been
not the
targeted
Mecha
by
bow?
Loud. And look at how much
My question is why the
created.
orange? Yeah, why the
Despite his
orange
best
bow? Why not
efforts
the
to
white one?
establish pressure on the right side, Kydog's still
Is that
gonna
just
get
white
Jim
Mecha
Martin.
bow?
Tiptoed his way around
Oh,
those
you're gonna
lines,
ping
still a
Stream
couple
Squad? I
more
did, didn't I?
hypercharge
Yeah, I
coming
did.
in from Exit. Prosy hot on their heels as
I
well.
did.
Kyodog has to dance along
I
all
didn't
those
yesterday.
moves.
I realized I didn't do it
Firecrow has to save
yesterday.
his teammate here, Jay.
Oh,
Just
shit.
enough HP to swipe through. He's ran
Kenji
inside
hypercharge
the
saved the day.
side, and he's going to the other end.
There's no way they take him out
He's
now,
running
right?
for it. 10 seconds to go. Edinho needs to get in range. Same for Kyodog. He's got a hyper at his disposal.
My
Must be
bad,
one
didn't see
shot
it. It's
away
okay.
From the super as well. There, he's got it. Now trying to get
There's
in
no
close range,
way.
As much damage as possible. No. Blocked by the
Oh!
wall. Gets a takedown. Gotta see those gunshots make it
Kyodog
onto
saving
Kyodog.
the day.
No,
They just need to get around this Ruffs here.
Of defense. Kyodog escaping by the
That's
left.
wild,
Jay
bro.
trying to catch up. There's the assistance, but it's not going to reach him. The supply drop is not enough.
Oh, he
Kyodog
missed it.
Alive, staying away from the super of Jay with 10 seconds to go. Zarita Gang closing in around them. 5
Get him,
seconds
get him.
to go. Jay trying to get in range.
He's not
Needs
gonna
a
take that
super
shield
more
out.
than
That shield-
anything else. Can't take it
Yo,
down.
this
The
shit is
Myers as
crazy.
well as the interruption, and it's another countdown for Loud.
Holy moly.
As much time as
They weren't
possible.
able to get the
Loud
gems out of there, though,
roster
so
saving
all that
now
for nothing,
Firecrow
man. Feels
on
bad.
enemy lines. 1v1 versus Jay. Jay going for the super will get the kill, but they have to worry about this bottom right-hand side. A hypercharge going down. Edinho able to dodge through all of that. It was a close
Yep,
call.
GG,
Back and
dude.
forth.
They tried to
Loud
sell that
tempo
game
was
so
right from
bad.
From the get-go. They hold on to those gems.
Clutch, man, clutch.
My goodness. What a near comeback.
They had a lucky spawn on that Chester to wipe out the Kenji before he got away.
Because he was one shot off super.
That
Got
Kenji,
shot,
that Kenji almost had it, man.
hypercharge, got that spirit animal damage buff. Got in there, got the kill. Escaped within an inch of his life at the risk of being taken down by a Kenji. There was so much beautiful stuff that happened there, Sonny.
Let's get loud. Let's
Let's
get loud. Woo! Anyway, Chad, how you feeling about the update? I got a couple of comments already about it.
Works out though. In the first round, they certainly looked good. After that,
Anyway, how we feeling about the update? I got a couple of comments about it. Some people are kind of mixed on it. Some people like it. Some people don't. My boy Michael, he loved it. He's super excited. But I don't want to hate on anybody that is actually enjoying the update. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not like super hype about it. I think the brawlers are both really good. I think they cooked with both brawlers, and I'm interested for dodgeball. Dodgeball seems like it could be fun. But the brawlers look cool. Yeah, the brawlers are probably the best part because of Knights. I hate that every brawler is just Knight Jesse, Knight Belle, Knight Lily, Knight Doug. It's such a boring ass naming concept. Sems is getting a whole season. Yep. The 2 new brawlers are okay. I think the brawlers are probably the best part of the update. If you're a veteran player, like I said, if you're a newer player, I don't think veteran players are going to benefit much from the trophy road changes, and then the record changes could be nice, but It really kind of depends on what they want to do with like getting titles and stuff like that. It could be easier to get titles. It could be worse. Who knows? If you didn't fill out the form, please grab your assets here. I think I need to fill out this form. Is it JAM-Brawl Stars? Yes. You think I would know this shit, man? Give me a moment. I'm doing something for Supercell. Oh no. Wrong spot for that. What the fuck is this? Your stream link, not the link to your channel. Whatever. I'm pretty sure it's a different stream link every time you go live, but whatever. We'll just post today and tomorrow here. Okay. We're submitted. Close this. Pause this. Unmute this.
Would be surprised to see a bow here for this.
My apologies,
it's
chat.
It's been practiced a lot, and like I mentioned before, Killer has definitely been prone.
Bonnie
to
first
use it.
pick on Heist is kind of wild. She can do good damage up close, so it's possible it could work, but who knows? You guys like it like this, or do you want it full screen?
Like I mentioned, with the gadget, you can pierce.
Let me know what you want.
Those little checkpoints on the Heist safe, so it's a little cheeky way of kind of pro players getting around that.
So we have that. Into this bow, what do you even go for? You can
Kaze bow,
for sure. You can out aggro it as well. Carl is still a pretty popular pick into bow just because you have the mobility, you have that super that's pretty good at absorbing the damage.
So they got a close range brawler. Okay, Colette's okay. She's not gonna do great into these two, but if they pick, it deters a tank here, and she can do good safe damage. So I think it's fine. Safe zone. That's the one where it's like water on the sides, right?
Close range.
Counters Barley.
She's going to want
Colette
to run that shield to survive when she goes onto the enemy safe. Otherwise,
Kaze counters Barley. Gotcha.
Going to be completely vulnerable. If
I can't read.
She'll die every single time. So what is here to exit the Bonnie? They have a couple of lanes. There are also like strong options on this map that can float over the water if they decide that they want to go the Eve route.
Maybe Draco makes sense. Kenji
is going to provide similar.
Bro, they just be playing shit, huh? They just be playing shit.
And he can also shut himself.
I mean, Kenji can probably work in ice. He can put good pressure on the safe. The only problem is that safe has that knockback shield now.
This is really
which makes him a lot worse on the safe than he used to be.
Options already picked up. We saw Melody and Daryl in that band stage. Kaze gets picked up.
I think you go.
And so we're kind of going down to the bottom of the barrel here and grabbing this Kenji on the.
I don't like that, man. I kind of like Loud. Especially in safe zone.
The Kaze bow start did not surprise me, and Barry's a good brawler.
I think Loud's pick. I think Loud's draft's a little bit better for safe zone.
That you've got with your side.
The Barry isn't really doing a ton, other than like.
If he wants to.
I mean, if they had a tank to pair with the Barry, yeah, great. But not having a tank, it kind of limits him. I mean, he can still do good safe damage with the gadget and all that.
Kenji getting on top of him needs a bit of an extra heal. Then
he could. I guess he could heal up the Kaze if he can stay in range of her. But Kaze is pretty mobile, so that's gonna be tough.
This is the team-based strategy from Zarita Gang. They have lost one of their number.
Colette's already on the safe, dude. Kenji's already on the safe, dude.
is that when you are absorbing so much damage, you are feeding supers to Kyodog. He's already gotten his first one off, and Firepro is all over that safe.
Bonnie's on the safe. They've already done 35% damage.
Now they've got a super, gonna be connecting it. Little fan storm doing some extra damage as they'll pierce through that first checkpoint. A dash in for Colette.
That joke was bad.
It's already 20% lead for Loud. They're running away with this one so far.
Once more, aggression out from Zarita Gang. They have the position, but they don't seem to have the aggression that gets them onto the enemy safe. Idinho is doing his best to defend. Just closing on the right
Kenji
side.
Hypercharge. Ooh, God. Double kill on the Kenji Hypercharge. And he's on the safe. Oh, God. They're not going to be able to stop it.
This next shield off, and now there's only one more.
It's going to be GG right here. They don't even need the Bonnie to dive on the safe. They got the Colette.
Firecrow is looking to close in.
Okay, Bonnie gets deleted immediately. This push is over here.
It only kept him alive for a little bit longer.
But man, 50% difference. I like Loud Draft more, exactly. That's what I was saying. I don't love the bow pick here. I don't love the berry pick. And Kaze's could work, but only if you're drafting second. I wouldn't have first picked her. Not even close, man. That was a stomping, bro.
Huge. They managed to cycle, like, what, 2 shields in rapid succession? They got 1 shield finish? Cool. Here, send in Colette with her hypercharge. Now, who's feeding
I don't like, honestly, I don't like either draft, but I think that Loud did a little bit better. Is this best of, this is best of 3, right? It's not best of 5 until the finals?
Is Zarita Gang going to change this strat up at all? I guess we'll get to see. See immediately Firecrow taken down. That's a trade.
Bonnie's on the safe already.
On the enemy safe. Can also pop into this.
Colette needs to heal up a little bit.
Hiding. If you don't attack, they can't see you. It gets him alive for a little
Strange
bit
picks overall. That's what I'm saying. Both drafts were kind of weird.
Kyodog to close in.
Loud are just all over the safe, but Dino even managed to stay alive. Another early go there.
Loud's on the safe, man. They can't get him off either.
Marginal lead for
What's that Barry gonna do?
Still working on Perosi, and now there's some shots coming in from Exig. They need as many reinforcements.
Pyro! Today I've played with a random who invited me to apologize for how bad they played. That feels bad, man. Did you tell him it's okay, or did you roast him?
This is real rough. Zarita Gang had nothing in terms of defense. Loud have evaporated their safe. Not a trace.
Yeah, that was a stomping, bro. That was a. They got crushed, bro. They got crushed. A bad draft on a Zarita Gang side. And if that was best of 3, it's over. If that was best of 3, it's over, man. I said it's okay. It would be cruel if I made fun of him. You guys make fun of me all the time. What the hell? I voted for Loud. I didn't vote at all. I'm just watching, bro. That is it. That's it, huh? 2-0. Queen sweep. Why am I not surprised? That's a different thing, Jam. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's different when you guys are mean to me. I don't think... it might be best of 5. It might be best of 5 I'm watching now. Yo, check this out. Bro won a game, and he was just existing. He didn't have most healing. He didn't have any damage. He didn't have any kills. He didn't die. He just existed. What are we doing out here? What are we doing? I do not blame my teammates. Stop that, all right? Star player, too. That's wild. How the fuck? I didn't even notice the star player. Best player ever. Anyway, I don't blame my teammates, bro. I own up to when I play bad a lot of the time. Sometimes I blame my teammates. I feel like, especially in the last couple of months, I feel like I've gotten better about saying I need to play better. Got star player just from Aura. It's probably Brawl Ball, and he scored both goals. All right, so we got a draft here. So it's going to be triple dribble Brawl Ball. Maybe just the ball or something. They banned... Both teams banned Finks. They banned Lumi and Jay. They banned B and Willow. Willow's a crazy ban, right? I voted Loud in Grands and Alpha 7 to win. But if Casa wins versus Alpha 7, they could win V Loud. Fire Crow, my hero. Fire Crow. Will is annoying, to be fair. Maybe if someone knows how to use her. First pick, Hank. Not a surprise there. Second pick, Chester. He's a pretty good Hank counter, and he can clear up the map pretty well. Chester's another brawler I was pushing for mastery, and man, I was kind of cooking with him. He did a pretty good job. He feels a lot better to play. I don't know what it is lately, but yeah, he feels... Maybe it's the fact that you can re-roll your gadgets unlimited times per match. Or re-roll your super with the gadget unlimited times. Oh, shit. Chat, you see that? See this? Fuck! Kelly gonna be mad at me. Kelly gonna be mad at me. I'm in trouble, chat. I broke the desk. What do I do? Do I tape it? Do I glue it? Cheap ass desk. You know how much we spent for this desk? And it's peeling up like that? I don't remember how much we spent for this desk. I could cut it off. I was watching Wendy's training video. The streamer Wendy. Charlie... I'm not even paying attention to the draft. So they went Surge, then Charlie, then Stu. I like this draft over here. Although they got 2 anti-tanks, so they might have a hard time pushing in. Maybe. I don't know. I think I would have went with a tank here because they really can't deal with it, like a lot of up close burst damage. I think I would have went with a tank over here. What am I doing?
On this map, if you like your matchups enough, you're probably just gonna roll with a thrower. Gonna try and keep Barley untouched.
No, like Wendy's the restaurant.
Cycling in, or if you're
he said training video.
You can go for
wait,
gadget,
you're watching a Wendy's the restaurant training video? What are you, fucking Krusty Krabbing it? No hate if you are. If you're training for work, that's cool. Good for you, man. Glad you got a job.
This Barley's gonna have to put in the leg.
It just reminds me of the Krabby Patty
on
training
the
video.
left side, eliminating the Charlie that would be so troublesome for their Surge. Who's not going to be offered anything for free on the right side. Edinho now coming in, hit with a jawbreaker by Exig. Man's getting a little bit lucky
Jelly
on
what
the
I should do
selection
about
of
this.
supers that the bag of tricks is producing for him. Sort of a different story though for Jay on the right side, where he's repeatedly denied any supercharge by Kyodog, who's perfectly content keeping this at bay.
Job actualization didn't scare Kirby.
Not looking for any wall break at all. On the left side, also Edinho repeatedly running in.
All right, so Hank goes down. Zarita Gang has all the control. They're putting the pressure on him. Fire Crow's almost down. Fire Crow's down. That's going to be a goal right there. The Hank can't stop it, yep.
Loud on the reset here as well. Kyodog, left-hand side, going to be working along the enemies here. Fire Crow Hypercharged Super in the back pocket. Jay diving in to his demise. Dog left hand in. Super up and down.
The 2 anti-tanks helps a lot. I guess the Barley pick's not bad because of all the walls. I wasn't anticipating that.
Can finally climb through ready.
Unless Dog can break up all the walls.
For Loud, they need to keep up this pressure. Jay on the right side is on his last legs. Firecrow needs to lay down one more swing of the yo-yo.
All right, we got...
In,
all right, the Chester's down. Traded with the Hank.
Still, that could have gotten them a good
Dog needs to do something here to make like good pressure. He needs to break. If he breaks this wall, why am I pointing with my hand? If he breaks this wall right here, then the Charlie can actually do some work. The Hank can do some work.
With Jay on low health, with Dog, stunned but still alive on the left side. It could get hairy. A recovery from Jay on the right side as he's attempting to keep things back, but he's out of ammo.
And Loud is in the goal.
Tie ball game with 20 on the clock, reset in the mid. And as this map opens up, it's going to be a pretty interesting one. We've got brawlers like Barley, we've got Stu with short range, and Hank with a giant bubble. Not some insane distance. This is a good start here, though. It's Loud moving forward. They did lose a brawler, but they have gained map control. But
all right, so the Hank goes down. Map control would be in Zarita Gang's favor right now. It is 2v2. Ball's on their side.
How are they going to get this to the enemy side? They got a bit of time to work.
I don't know if they're going to bring the ball up right now. So the Surge needs to put in work right here. The Surge can cook right here. All right, so he supers it up to the Chester. The Chester passes. Oh, what a goal! Wow, split him.
Zarita Gang are still on the map.
Good shot from the Barley, man. Me, I missed that shot. I missed that shot 9 out of 10 times.
After that second one for Zarita Gang, but it seems they're climbing their way back here. I feel like that's one of those sets where it's just, to be quite frank, so bad to the point where you just move on, right? You know you're a better
3-1 maybe. You think they win this one?
Zarita Gang giving themselves a little bit of life. Game number 2.
They do seem to be having a hard time pushing into these anti-tanks with the assassin in the tank. They did switch lanes, though, because now you got Firecrow on the left and going into the Chester. They have draft, yeah. They say 80% of this game is draft. So they lose the... Who is that? The Surge on that side. Barley goes down. If they get the ball up, that's a goal.
We'll see Exit fall and Firecrow.
Chester, or I'm sorry, Charlie. Charlie walks it in. Firecrow with the goal. Let's see if they do any lane switches here. Nope, we're just going to run it right back. Same exact lane matchups and everything. Barley's running away. He needs Surge to actually put in some work here. Surge kind of got bullied that last round. Barley's down. Charlie's down. It's 1v2. Good super there, good super. That deters them from walking in.
Buys just enough time for the teammates to respawn. Jay has a super
Shadow.
Will hit that tier 3. Dog left hand in, dueling against Exic. Win for Exic. Adinho, though, moving him into a corner, has the bubble and bursts it right on top of his dome, and now going for another one. A nice
normal game's 99% of most players at skill. I kind of agree with that, yeah.
Ready to go and aim at the other end. What a takedown! But Adinho, meanwhile, top side.
There it goes. All right, so Loud evens it up. Loud evens it up. They're overcoming their bad draft.
In front of me. I don't care. I have pretty much unlimited health. Shield, I'm standing next to a wall. I got a super that heals me. It shoots out torpedoes. Yeah, you deal with it. We're at match point now. We're Loud. We put up numbers at Brawl Cup, especially for the South American region history, and they are once more on a warpath straight to a grand finals if they keep up a streak like this. Still got to get through Zarita Gang. They've only dropped a couple of games so far.
All right, open it up early. All right, so see what we got going on. All right, Surge is down. He's going to walk it right in. He's going to walk it right in. Oh, Barley with the clutch save there. He needs to get the ball out of there. He needs to do a little damage. And Surge is going to finish off the chart. Oh, nope. Charlie had super. Saved her. Does miss time the breaking of the cocoon, but that's all right.
Several supers already being cycled. Jay with an early one there. A nice tag there.
That was close, man. That was close.
Their way up this map. As that ball is pocketed on that top right-hand side. They've got herbal tonics to protect him. Exit just puppy guarding this ball.
Unfortunately, you can't just sit back here because the Hank can attack your walls, so you're kind of getting bullied there. They need to do something with this ball. They give it right back to the Hank. That's over. GG. There's a goal right there.
Cluster over the enemy net and will knock one through.
This might be over, man. Even though Zarita Gang had a nice draft, I don't think. I think, like Sorty said, they're gonna get outskilled. That's big Aura Cold. NA verse Virus didn't get Loud.
need to move through Fire Crow's hypercharging super on the left side, what's going to be used to extinguish.
Let's see if the Surge can do something here. All right. He did avoid the attack there. Ooh. 1v3? This should be easy, man.
What is happening here?
Nope.
They just assume that, yeah, if we all walk at him at once, then we'll be able to get that ball. No, they lost all their control, they lost the ball positioning, and they lost one of their number. That, and they can no longer get that goal.
That's a rough one. Now a hypercharge for
They didn't lose their control, though. I don't know what he's talking about. I haven't touched the app, and I haven't touched the app today. I haven't played either. Oh, Zarita gang going down. Tragic, man. Loud, outskilling their opponent, dog walking them, 3-0, clean sweep, not a single set won. Shocking! I don't know if I should cut this or if I should tape it. What do I do, chat? What do I do? What do I do? I don't know what to do, chat. Jelly just said she's screaming. My gut says taping it's not going to do very well. It's funny because it's all torn up going this way too. Sorry, I think you should never gamble. You will lose all your money. Speaking of gambling, I had a nice little bet yesterday. I bet $2 and won 20. I bet a player on the Arizona Diamondbacks to score 3 RBIs, which is a wild bet if you know anything. That'd be like a soccer player scoring 3 assists in a game. I'm sorry, a football player scoring 3 assists. I heard that on Brawl Talk today, Pyro. That 99% of gamblers quit before they win big. I heard that on Brawl Talk. And they would never put any misinformation in Brawl Talk, ever. Where's the tape? Don't we have any tape? I got sticky notes. Don't we have tape in this household? I got a Hot Ones sticker. If I put a sticker on this desk, Jelly will murder me. My dad won 1,000 euros from the lottery once. That's not bad, man. That's a good win. It's a good win. If they did, Sortie would be the first to bet on SSG to win World Finals. Alpha won 7 CBBS Season 9 by beating SKC BC Games. What the fuck? That's a lot of words. I'm not going to read them. That's a whole lot of words. Too bad I'm not going to read them. I heard them saying no world in Brawl Talk. The word was bitch. Those crazy sons of bitches. That was the word. Bitch. And if it hurts your little ears, sorry. Y'all see the clip of that guy saying that if he won the lottery, he'd spend it all on cocaine and hookers? That's fucking funny. Jam, think of the children. I am thinking of the children, and they need to grow the fuck up. I found the tape, chat. It was literally on camera, and you guys didn't tell me. I'm just going to tape this down before I rip it off. For the intrusive thoughts win, you know? I'm going to say, is this a new game? It isn't. Much bad. You're ruining the ratings. Feels bad, man. Listen, when I upload a YouTube video, I always say not meant for children. I always say this video is not meant for children. Mainly because of monetization. But also because I swears. I use the swears words. How you feel about the Doug treatment? I actually love the Doug reworks. Plus, he's getting a hypercharge. He's going to be pretty good. I think they cooked pretty good. I hate what they did to Bull. I don't think Bull's going to be very fun anymore. Bro, Kank left a monstrous comment. Kank left a monstrous comment. My boy Kank breaking down every part of the Brawl Talk. Bull rework is weird. One of the worst Brawl Talks I've ever, yeah. I don't know if it's the worst ever. There's been worse, I think. There's definitely been ones I've been more disappointed with, but I also went in with like basically no expectations, so. Mainly because like we kind of low-key know what's going to happen. You know, we always know there's going to be 2 brawlers. We know they're going to try some kind of game mode that they can shoehorn into ranked eventually, which is why we're getting Uno back. Why not just make Bull stop when you press the super again? It's so obvious. I mean, that would be a good change, but is there another brawler that has any function like that? Is there another brawler that when you press the super again, it ends their super? Because I can't think of one off the top of my head. Hot take, I don't like Angels and Demons coming back. I feel like it's way too soon, and it also kind of ruins the 1-year exclusivity we're supposed to have on skins. Plus, I spent $70 for my Hypercharge skin, and it's back already. Like, what the fuck, man? I liked it because it was less but more, in a sense. I feel like if you're a newer player, you'll benefit from this update a lot more than if you're a veteran player. Veteran players are not going to be able to claim trophy road. I'm speculating they're not going to be able to claim trophy road rewards, which kind of sucks. And then, like, what are they going to do for brawlers you already have mastered? You know, so somebody like OJ or Bentim, they've been grinding out all their masteries this week. What are they going to be able to get any records on those brawlers, or is it just going to be like auto collected or whatever? Like, or is it going to be like just null and void? So I feel like veteran players are kind of getting shafted here. It's fine for newer players or casual players, but I feel like veteran players that play somewhat consistently are kind of losing here. I need water. Veteran players have been getting the short end of the stick for ages now. Kinda, yeah. We know the event will be imbalanced, but I'm really not into stuff like records. The Brawler reworks seem decent, actually. Do you like the Bull rework, Sorty? I love the Doug rework. I'm not a big fan of the Bull one. So my whole mastery grind is going to waste? Maybe. Who knows? We'll see what happens. You'll get to keep your titles, though. Any title you have, you're going to keep for sure. You might not have to, but you might not get any more new system rewards, which I don't know are going to be worse or better. We'll find out tomorrow. Those will be in the sneak peeks for tomorrow, I believe. Also, these Brawl Talks feel so ADHD brain rotted. Like I finished Brawl Talk and I was like, what the fuck did I just watch? I feel like all right. First game in the next set, Phoenix versus BC Gaming. Berlin Club. We got Heist, Bridge Too Far. All right, so we all know what map that is. We're banning 8-Bit. We're banning Kaze. We're banning Brock. We are also banning Chuck, Angelo, and Lumi. All of these make perfect sense to ban. Eve's a pretty good first pick. Pretty safe. Can win lane pretty easily as long as there's not like an assassin that runs her down. And even then, she's got her jump mechanic that can get away. CLB said it's 100 wins for pins, 200 for icons, 300 for titles for every brawler. Haven't touched Bull in ages. Guaranteed knockback plus slow plus stun gadget. This one was slower placed, but I think it was better. They banned Brock. Feels bad, man. Next 2 picks were Bonnie and Belle. I like those picks, so it looks like we're going to go with somewhat of a range comp here. It might be very pokey here. I mean, right now, this is pretty prime for assassins. If you go 2 assassins here, you can rush the safe because these 2 can't really do a ton about it. They don't even, like, Bonnie's runs down. Oh, there it is. There's the first one. And then they're only going to have 1 anti-tank, 1 anti-assassin. So that means that they can, 1 assassin's going to get a free lane win here. No Melody ban? Yeah, you can go Melody. There it is. Damn, dude. Damn. I just see it different, man. I wish I was better at the game because I see giraffes so good. They don't even try to counter the assassins. They just said, fuck it, we're just going to win our lane. We're just going to run it down. So, best case scenario, the Melody gets hypercharged and gets unsafe. That's BC's win condition. Melody gets hypercharged, she gets unsafe. And she can stay unsafe the entire time. That's BC's win condition. Phoenix, they just need to get the 2 assassins on the safe and they win. Coach Jam, I'll coach you up, man. Lily's just going to charge right in there. She does unfortunately land right on the nest egg, so she is going to get eliminated by the bell there. Bonnie's on the safe already. Melody has 3 notes, and she's on the safe. She gets knocked back, so she's going to have to retreat a little bit. If she gets super, she's done for. Or not done for, but she's cooking. She shields up. She's trying to live a little bit. Daryl's on the safe up top, but he gets eliminated. And we're going to have to reset here. Lily's up there too, huh? They didn't get a lot done on the safe, though. Daryl's going to get eliminated here, too. He just fed a bunch of super. Eve's poking away. Smart mind by the bell. Yeah, that was pretty good. All right. Melody's on safe. Bonnie's on safe. They are getting... This is actually working out way better than I expected for BC. I'm going to sneeze. BC actually clutches this. Wow. I did not expect that to happen. Are you going to stream tomorrow, Jam? I might. I don't know. I do have some stuff I need to get done. But I might stream the finals or something. Maybe I start a little bit early and we do W's and L's. We watch the sneak peeks and do W's and L's. They're doing better than I thought they would. Code Jam is never going to happen. Let's be real now. I'll get the Toxic Genie treatment and get it removed the day of. Got it with the Melody. So one thing I notice is that the Daryl's pushing into the Bonnie, right? So like, I mean, he should be all right doing that. You guys want a commentary on, or do you guys want music? I just realized I'm the only one commentating. I feel like I commentate better when I'm not listening to them. Jam, you are comparing Miko to George Floyd. I think you're gonna be good. All right, fair enough. I would never do that. That's crazy. It's a crazy thing to say. Lily was a bad choice. Yeah, Lily was a bit of a sell, huh? If she was able to actually get her super and dive on the bell, maybe. Those Toxic Genie tweets were funny as fuck. Well-deserved code removal. I mean, I don't know Toxic Genie, so I don't really know. But just reading the Discord messages, I totally can see why Supercell would remove his code. La, 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 la. Daryl's just going to ignore the Bonnie on the save. Probably a smart move. You don't want to feed her super and get her into her actual like non-cannon form. This is a lot closer of a game. I think ignoring the Bonnie is actually a good call. You don't want to, like I said, you don't want to feed her. However, you do have a Melody screaming down the lane right now, and Bonnie was fed her non-cannon form. She did a shitload of damage there. And now Melody, they stop her from getting on safe. But Bell can pretty much just finish it off here. Bell's going to end it right here. Oh, nice body block. Bonnie's coming down the lane with boosted up. There's really nothing that the Lily's going to do to save this game, and that is the end of it right there. I could get into VC and co-commentating for shits and giggles, but that's up to Jam. Genie fell for the rage bait and paid the price. It's a dangerous world we live in. However, I will say he doesn't really need... If he's making 11 grand a month on his YouTube channel, I don't think he needs a code. I think Genie's going to be just fine, bro. Like, let's be real. Those tweets showed that he made 11 grand in a month on YouTube. Like, if you're making 11 grand a month on YouTube, you don't need a fucking code, man. You don't need... You'll make more, for sure. but you don't need a code. You gonna be okay, all right? Trust me, as an adult that works, you're gonna be all right. Even if it was for less than 10 hours. Sorty can comment and fails and clutches. More money is more money. True and factual, but how much do creators make off codes? I have no idea because I don't have a code. And they're probably not allowed to say how much they make off codes. Because I could 100% see it being an NDA thing. So even if I ask one of my content creator friends that has a code, I don't think we'll ever get an answer for it. And even if I were to get a code, I don't think I could be transparent about it. Without getting it removed, you know? Sorty, have I never DM'd you? No, I have. It's right here. GM, don't be a pussy. You want me to ask how much people make off their codes? There. You happy?
Oh, I think
Hey, he's back.
the connection works.
I got nose
Nice.
balls into asking how much you make off your code in a month.
What?
I DM'd Muyo to ask how much he makes off his code in a month.
Oh, that's
He's
interesting.
He's not gonna answer.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't know how much people like the Simu. I know for a fact that like Zayd said that he was making more than half his income from Vasim because he was giving him video ideas, and I mean, it doesn't seem like he was paying him thousands of dollars, but that was a decent amount of money. If he can afford to pay that shit, then I can only imagine.
All right, so I wasn't even paying attention. We got a good draft here. Juju, Gray. What's the one on the left there? Gus into Tick, Nani, and RT. Ooh, both very good drafts. I like it both. I like them both.
I like BC's draft more here because even though they have Juju, they don't have the range to compete here. Only Gray with his portal can do anything. So right now they can afford to play defense a lot.
Yeah. Gray's just got to not dive onto the RT because he'll get instantly deleted. He could destroy
That
the
is
Tick.
true. But they did put some pressure on BC, and now they're having advantage, which immediately gets taken right back.
Sims, what up? What does it mean to be aired? Pyro said you're getting aired, bro. Does that mean I'm getting left on red?
I think yeah, but it could just be stupid a bit.
It reminds me of that meme I sent the other day when you're old and looking up what new slang means.
I feel a bit like that.
Welcome to
acronyms.
welcome to my world.
Yeah, it'll take me a long time to get to it. It's a gradual process. I think they can just pressure them, and that's it. They can't get a kill. They win on Blue Star.
Yeah. If they need, maybe on the Nani there, but the Nani's backing up. So I mean, Gray would have to get a super and dive in on him, which is really dangerous to do. Nani's got hypercharge now. It's over, man. They picked up a couple kills. It's over. Sems, how do you feel about getting a whole season? I feel honored. Yeah, Sems, there's going to be a whole night season. You should change your name in Brawl Stars to Night Sems. And then I'll complain that your names don't match on different platforms. All right, round 2. Get an early kill on the Juju.
Don't they?
Yep, they got an early kill on Juju, and they picked up Blue Star, and they get a kill on Gray.
It's like the same situation, except now it's even worse for Phoenix.
Yeah, BC. Yeah, they're getting buried here.
We know that Chufa is washed, but I didn't expect that.
Yeah, I don't even know any of these players. Tufa goes down, rip. But then I have to pay like 80 gems. That's true. You could just buy a skin for that.
I have to pay 150 now.
Yeah, they're getting buried, bro.
Yeah. I thought they were completely outdrafted here. Unless they can... Yeah, with Gray Super, they might have some chance of attacking.
No.
But at the same time, it leaves you very open.
Gray pulls through the wall there. Oh, wait. What a clutch kill from the Gray pulling through that wall.
Well, I guess I was just proven wrong. They did come back.
You and I both. I didn't think there was gonna be a comeback. They got a little. Gray could do.
On Gray right now, or 2.
I think the smartest thing would be if Gray. Nah, I think the Gray needs to get away from there. He can't get back to the wall there.
That is true. He can't through the.
Oh, he dives in on the Nani. That's super risky, super aggressive. That might have got them the win, maybe.
Possible. I think Chufa may be able to get a kill on.
They need 3 stars.
Almost does it.
They need to get 3 stars. 1800. Wait. Oh, down by 1. Oh, that's it. Wow, what a close game, man. What a close game. It's sad to watch BC
blowout, honestly. Just like the first game.
Just get everyone getting rolled.
That's a huge contrast to the April finals, which were all set 5s, almost all of them.
Is that Sorty who I hear? Yes, it is. Gray's not cooking. I don't know. That Gray cooked for a minute there, but going in on the Nani like that was super aggressive. I don't think he needed to do that, unless he was able to 1 or 2 tap the Nani. Then I could see doing it, because at least then you're picking up some stars. All
they had to do was just stay alive, which is complicated, but they could play defense.
Yeah.
They had a decent composition. They didn't need range. And they had Juju, but they just decided to be greedy, I guess, and having the one person needed to win the game for BC Gaming die.
Yep.
That's just fucked up.
See, this play right here, this almost saves the game for them, because that gets them the 3 stars they need. And then this loses the game for them right there. Diving into the Nani when you could just get focus fired like that.
Yeah. I mean, you'd think that pro player would kind of know.
That's shit you expect from your randoms, right?
You need to take down a Nani that has HC. I guess they didn't in the heat of the moment.
I mean, I guess he was thinking you got to make a play. We're getting backed up. We got to do something. But
yeah, that's true.
Yep.
As a result, they're just not having even a game 1. If that was me, I would probably quit competitive out of more embarrassment.
Quit competitive. I want to run that back real quick. I want to. So he dives in. So he should probably go to the tick here, not to the Nani.
That is true, but there's also RTE defending tick at any opportunity with his super, so you can't really go into him either.
Yeah, I guess there was really no good position. He needed to, I don't know. There was really nowhere for him to go. I'm looking at it now.
A portal to his teammates, and then they could get in with the shield if they needed to.
Yeah.
Instead to support him, but no.
All right, next
Anyways,
up we got open business hot zone. First pick is Hank. Bans are Lou, Griff,
sense.
B,
Yeah.
Kaze, and Lumi. Those are our bands.
Griff, B, Lou. But I guess he'd want Wall Breaker first or a thrower like Body to control them first. Lou is banned stuff.
Yeah.
It does make sense. Every single somewhat counter. Yeah, Gray. It could be like a Gray tank.
Psycho Strike, what up?
But maybe they don't go that cheese.
Do I remember you? No, I don't. Sorry, man. Have you been banned before? Flank. All right, so we got Gray, Frank, into a Hank.
Yeah, that does make sense.
Frank into Hank makes sense.
Hank can, I don't know, camp the portal.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, instantly flank with super, but that's not something you do in the heat at the moment.
Yeah, a hypercharged portal from the onto the
Charlie
zone
makes sense.
I don't know. I don't think Charlie has enough range or DPS to work into these two. Maybe
she doesn't need to. She doesn't need to. She
I guess. Yeah, I guess just
supers,
supering somebody.
Flank.
Remember the golden
and
egg
can
mode?
get
I was
the
the Leon.
position
Oh yeah.
while he's stunned.
Long time no see, buddy. Yeah, I guess the Charlie can just super the Frank away, and then you don't got to worry about him anymore. And now they got a Chester. Okay, all right. Yeah, I think Muyo left me on red, chat.
Ah. Well, I guess life's kind of harsh.
Sorry, I was reading something on Discord.
I guess that's just how it goes. Too bad.
What was their last pick? I'm sorry. Chester's going to have to put a shift in this game. He's going to have to pull an all-nighter, man. Barley. All right. A lot of control brawler here. Hank's kind of getting worked.
Yeah, we just got a money ball.
Yep.
So far, it's working exactly how I thought it would.
Yeah. With the Frank just
Bobby's
living on the point.
Ooh,
good stun. Unfortunately, he heals up off that. I think that's what they need. If they want to balance Hank again, I think they got to reduce that healing, man. Like, don't get rid of it, but reduce it a little bit, because it is so frustrating for him to just pop a super and be full health again.
That is true.
Because if you remove the healing, he's just going to be a bad brawler again. But I think one of the more frustrating parts is the healing.
Make him essentially a kamikaze brawler. He makes sense, but in pro play, it's better to heal. Like,
ooh, nice double stun. Oh, man. Cycling supers. Wide open map.
Yeah, essentially, once they open it up, it's really hard for them to come back with HC. A lot of control. BC need like a hypercharge super, and that's not happening.
I thought the only thing that made Hank good was his hypercharge. No, I think the hypercharge just accentuated it. I think it was Asher or Spen said that Hank has always been a good brawler. We just didn't realize it.
Hank is just having a lot of mobility and survivability that he can exploit.
Yeah.
His hypercharge was just the most broken thing in the
tank
heat
trait.
at the moment.
He's got tank trait, he's got healing on his super, he's got good damage from a fully charged bubble, he can give himself a speed boost. I mean, like, there's a lot of things that Hank does that's even got me pissed off. Will you play matches? Probably not today. We're probably not gaming today. We're probably just watching this.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm not running ads. I need to run ads and intermissions. I haven't run any ads. I don't want to do it in the middle of the game. When this set's over, I run an ad. All right,
Seems
so
like seems pretty much like it could go the same way if Frank starts lining his supers up.
yeah.
Oh, there goes Gray. A bit of a wrong super maybe,
Well, there.
but gets the stun
Get a stun on a
anyway.
Hank. On the Hank.
I think this is where the control game begins from Phoenix.
BC playing it better so far. It looks like it.
It looks like it, but that percentage does not matter if
Right.
Phoenix gains control instead.
Yeah, if they lose control before it's like 70%.
Chester has a bit of a lucky stun, gets the HC on.
Hank's coming out. Oh, or I'm sorry,
Power
Frank.
is dead.
I think the Hank's being a little aggressive. You should probably try to back off right now. He's not gonna.
He could, but he also needs his super a bit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Chester
good.
HC into nothing.
What Chester?
Chester used his hyper charge,
Yeah.
and it barely hit anything.
Right.
But Hank is playing it rightfully.
Hank's kind of owning the. It's gonna be hard to make a comeback here because they need to get him out of the zone and keep him out of the zone now.
It isn't happening, I think.
Yep. All right. So game
BC
2
are on match point, and
could
they
be
got
set
control.
point.
Didn't take.
Hank kind of sold, maybe a little bit. I think it would have been better if he got back with his team, but I mean, it didn't matter. They ended up winning anyway.
He did distract some of the brawlers to him instead, and once it's an open field, whoever has control makes it almost impossible for the other team to gain it.
Yeah, because both
I
tanks
see
are pretty
what
good in
Phoenix
open
playing
space.
it.
There's like not a bad tank in open space here for the between the two, I should say.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, Hank is lining up the flank. Correct super placement. And BC are currently really struggling to get out of the
That Barley's
corner they're
just
stuck into.
Tufa's just
HC,
zoning him out
bit
right
too
now.
Yeah. Right now they're kind of stuck in a stalemate. They need to get the flank out, but he doesn't budge. Gray's out, Body is not. Flanking literally just out-tank them as long as Charlie lands her super into nothing. Ooh.
Rip.
But he dies instead.
And the Chester
That's
getting
only
the
5
slow
seconds.
super instead of the stun. That's definitely a pain point too.
Yeah.
Frank just popping up on the zone with a hypercharged super, man. Oof. That's a deadly combo.
She was like a few milliseconds away from getting the HC to not work. Right now, Hank
That portal's really
HC
powerful. Yeah, that portal's putting in work for them. Oh, it just canceled out Frank's super, though. It kind of screwed him there.
Are we back into control? No, we are not.
Nope.
Nope.
BC
I
can't get back
think
in there.
Phoenix takes that 3 right now.
This is intense, man. Back and
Yeah,
forth.
91.
Yeah, that Barley's definitely putting in work, just zoning him out.
Unless... Oh, that was a bad HC huge.
All right. They have control now. They just need to hold it. That Frank's
It
coming.
doesn't matter. Frank can just come in and
Yep, that's
he
it.
wins because he's too fucking tanky.
Too much, man. Especially with that shield from the hypercharge.
You can't do anything against that.
Yep. There's literally nothing you can do there. So what happened with Bobby?
So-
I want to tell everyone about why I've been inconsistent schedule for the past 3-ish months. Became celiac. It basically means my stomach can't handle certain foods most of the time, which made with bread, which has wheat in it. Dude, that sucks, man. That's such a limiting diet. Poor Bobby. They should have gone with Poco for the Frank. You saying that it should have been Frank Poco instead of Gray or instead of Barley? I mean, the Barley won him that last round, and the Frank, or I'm sorry, the Gray supers on the Gray supers onto the zone was amazing. Unk got to retire. Is that what that says? That he's retiring?
Poco instead of Charlie, maybe, but then Frank would have just done his bidding. It would only just cancel out the supers, wouldn't cancel out everything else.
Yeah, I mean, you could have gone with like a Cordelius to keep the Frank out of the zone. keep pulling him into the Shadow Realm.
That's probably one
Could have
of the
gone with an
better
Amber
ones.
to burn him down quicker. Could have gone with maybe Ems, but Ems isn't very good in competitive.
Nah, Amber is definitely the better option.
Yeah.
Because she kind of melts. Draco could be a good option.
I ran an ad. You want me to run another
Griff
one?
was banned.
Griff would have been yeah, Griff was banned. All right, so we got double swoosh gem grab. Run another one. Insert ad. What if it doesn't insert it into the live stream? What if it inserts it in the VOD? I didn't get an ad. Dude, why did I listen to you? You probably have an ad blocker. Why did I run another one?
I'm playing YouTube on a client, and I don't think it gets me ads anyway.
Thanks, man. Thanks. I don't have an ad blocker. Sem's got one. Poor Sem's.
That's too bad.
It's all right. You know what? If you get 2 ads in between games, whatever, man.
Yeah.
You should.
Very typical first pick. And very typical bans.
Why did they bounce my Google form back? Stupid. All right, so we got a Chester first pick. Not bad, not bad. Chester takes good advantage of bushes. We got Janet.
Janet also makes sense.
Yeah, she's got the tower that can reveal people's spots. She can be the gem carrier and hold them away. Of course, they banned Terra and Jay Young and Lily. Terra ban on both sides. Also a Lumi and a Kaze ban. Dino draft. Maybe it doesn't give everybody an ad.
Really weak habits, yeah. So it makes sense.
All right, we got a Buster pick. I like Buster.
Yeah, definitely count as Chester's projectiles
Main
and
attack,
supers,
yeah.
but leaving him third has
Going
a lot
with
of room.
Gray.
Yeah, Gray.
They're loving the gray picks today, huh?
Do you have enough damage for the Buster
Yeah, that's
right now?
I mean, Chester can counter Buster until he gets his shield up, and then you got problems.
Yeah, but he's just gonna stay in mid probably. He can be the gem carrier.
I like that
good luck.
pros play gray a lot. Jackie.
Oh, that's definitely a counter.
Yeah. Buster can't do anything against the Jackie. He doesn't even have the damage to deal with it. This
He
is
may
where
have the gadget to do it.
this is where you go with Amber.
Probably that's gonna be,
What's that?
or maybe not.
Maybe Kenji. Nah, Kenji wouldn't do good here.
Nah, Jackie, no.
Yeah, because you're pushing into a Chester and a Jackie. Surge. All right, all right. He can outrange the Chester at max rank, and then he counters the Jackie with a knockback.
Yeah, but that's only into Jackie. Against Chester and Gray, he doesn't have any range, but then again, they have potential control, but not a ton of damage, I think.
Remember the Jackie hate? Good times? Yes. How could I forget? Oh, we're lagging. W stream. $1 million corporation.
Nice bitrate.
Nice bit rate. All right, so Chester goes, or Buster goes down early. Jackie is in there bushy.
Jackie is definitely distracting them a bit,
Yeah.
and instead the BC have gotten a bit of a gem difference, but it's their time to pushing.
Right.
I don't know
needs-
where Gray would get the super ring.
Doritos died twice now. I mean, that's definitely caused them to lose a little bit of control there.
Yeah, it's 3 to 4 now. There goes the.
All right, that's a bit unfortunate there.
shield. Jackie can't have an opportunity to get in.
Yeah.
With tank trade, she might get the super instead. Ooh, nice stun. Doesn't matter when the gem carrier is low. If BC loses with a Dino Shadow Draft, I'm retired from Brawl.
Might want to start betting,
Stop betting.
but I don't think they're gonna lose. Maybe one game.
Oof. All right, so the gray went down again.
Just
It's
needs to
8
right
to
now.
4 right now. Chester's really not doing anything.
There goes the gambit that they need.
Oh, the Jackie with the saving the game, man.
Yeah, and Gray is gonna get the Janet out a bit.
Here
She
comes
pops
the
HC, so-
hypercharge. Janet super. She's gonna land. She dies. Ooh, 20 HP on Doritos.
That was not enough.
It was close, man. That was close.
That was extremely close, but nobody enough. BC are on match point right now. But they were also in the
Oh, yeah, they
previous
are, huh?
set. So this is a reverse sweep or it's
That was
nothing.
like 2 frames. For real. The attack was coming. All right, so this is match point, huh? Can BC clutch this out, or is it going to go to a game 3?
Getting gems. None of them are getting gems right now. They're being extremely cautious.
Yeah.
Which probably may not be the best thing to do.
I'm going to say the next one spawns on their side. Oof.
Buster
Buster putting in work there. Buster getting
Gray
unlimited
pops
value.
the-
Chester's running down their lane now.
I think they're more aiming for gradual control over immediate. Right now they've gotten a lot of gems.
Yeah.
Jackie's looking for the perfect opportunity to getting, but not yet. Surge is playing this extremely smart. He's
Yep.
not popping out there.
He's got the
Buster HC, of
hypercharge.
course he's gonna use it.
He popped the hypercharge just to get up the map quicker. It didn't work out though. He got deleted immediately, and now they lost their
If you
body.
keep it there, he can do it.
The Surge is kind of walling out the Chester right now.
Suddenly, Jackie trying to do something. I'm not sure exactly what it did. It only killed her.
Yep.
It's 9 gems, and they're gonna get the last one. So she needs to do something real quick.
Yep. And
Chester has HC, and she's gonna use it right now.
he does pick up the
Gonna
kill.
reset the countdown,
It does reset the
but
timer. Can the Jackie get the kill here? Yes, she can.
Jackie
Yes,
gets
she
the kill. I
can.
think they're buying time, but it's not enough. They don't have the control.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Tufa is gonna die stuff, so that buys them more
They need
time.
2 more gems to reset counter. I don't think the gems.
Which
No,
they
they got
can do.
time. They got time. That bought them enough time to get the gems. So they're gonna need to
Tufa
meet
has
him in the middle again.
HC, and he's gonna use it.
They get the kill on Weasel there. Jackie has the gems.
I believe
And
that
Tufa-
even if Tufa is Tufa just
Tufa's
dies
down.
with hype charge.
Yo, what a comeback, man. That was looking a little bleak
Yeah,
there.
Jackie here doing power plays.
Jackie saved the day, man. Tufa got a little
And
aggressive with that
BC
super,
Gaming
too.
are the new team to advance. Now this is probably going to be the most fun match out of the quarterfinals, I think.
Yeah, Tufa got really aggressive there, moving up the map like that. He went all the way up there, man.
Oh wait, never mind. I'm waiting for Casa vs Alpha 7. I think this can be the best match out of quarters.
I legitimately
And
don't
then
know anything, man. I haven't paid attention to esports in like 2 years. This is like me getting back into it.
I've paid attention to esports in the last 2 years. So
Yeah, that was a good hypercharge
was
from
bad.
the Chester there. And then Tufa uses a super here. Jackie ended up picking up that kill.
essentially they were playing for time because
Yeah.
maybe they knew they couldn't get control, but Derp could just get the gems instead and buy themselves time to initiate a countdown of their own. So it does work out in the end.
See,
Just
this is
maybe
where
not
Tufa
instantaneous
goes a little
weapons.
aggro right here. He tries to get a kill on the Gray here. The Gray runs away and he goes all the way up the map to try to. He does get the kill on the Gray, but he's all the way exposed by himself 1v1 on a Chester.
Yeah.
That ended up.
Play pulls them in, and that's when the Jackie attacks. And he TPs out to get Janet's hyper out, which just delays her momentum entirely.
AR!
So,
What up?
hello, AR.
We are watching some esports and yapping. Sorty's on the line. I need some water. I'm dying, bro.
I think it's nice to see old players back on a separate team, but I guess against like a fully established one of newcomers, the old guy just combos kind of.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense that old players are like dropping out and trying to come back in, but it's nice. I think it's nice to see some fresh new players in instead of the same like 3 teams constantly making it nonstop. Because it gets a little bit repetitive.
I mean, it's kind of what's happening in NA and almost in APAC. So it's nice to see some variety in
Right.
this region and Europe.
Sorty can keep us entertained while you get some water. Sorty, you're on the mic.
Yeah, I'm up, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's go about the next match. So currently, I guess they're doing a tier list of the teams. I don't believe in SK Claws at all, by the way. They did win one of the monthly finals, but at the same time, they failed to achieve any meaningful results in any side events, nor in actual competitions. I think Loud is going to be still the best team in Latam, followed by maybe Alpha 7 instead of Casa. They've kind of been on the upswing with their new signing. I don't know if there's going to be any new upcoming teams in 2025 in Latam. It's really hard to follow it because it's all in fucking Spanish and Portuguese. I don't know any of these languages. I don't know who competes next. It's SK Claws versus someone irrelevant. I mean, I guess I'm a European elitist as well, given that I don't know who half those teams are. Well, like a quarter. Alpha 7's not getting second. I know what I'm fucking talking about. I've seen them play. I've seen them beat high-profile teams. I don't think Casa is getting second with what they're doing.
I know when that hotline bling.
Nah, bro, nah. I actually know my shit. I actually watched the side events.
Smoking that Zaza.
They beat almost every team while Loud went out against Casa 3-0 in winners bracket and then lost Force a few days ago. I've seen that side event. They fucking lost it. Jam Sing Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. Are you up to that?
Maybe one day. Sorty held at gunpoint by the Alpha 7 players. To say this shit.
Is watching the side events and watching them beat every team that matters in Latam being held at gunpoint? Nah. Maybe in the next drunk stream.
So who do we got here? We got
like make a vote of which drinks Jam picks on the drunk stream.
maybe the next drunk jam stream. Maybe I'll do karaoke for you guys. It could be a punishment. So I was thinking, we did the cancer event last year. I was thinking we could do like a 24-hour stream or something, and every $100 or whatever we spin a punishment wheel, and karaoke could be on that wheel. That's what I was thinking. No comment on that, but it's just a brainstorm, you know? Oh. Sorty's laughing at me. Yo, they said the Alpha 7 players won't let you hit it, bro. You gonna take that? Everyone's saying SKC is gonna win here. Do we lose Sortie? What are you typing? Loud loss to Casa 03 and BC Gaming's SA 13. Yo, I just ate a, you guys have mozzarella sticks where you guys are from? Like deep fried mozzarella cheese? It might be a purely American thing. Anyway, I just ate a mozzarella stick that's been in the fridge for like 4 days. And that shit was hard as a rock. It tasted fine, but yo, that thing was like, argh. It was so hard.
That is being sold here is kind of awful. I've seen like one good mozzarella, like the cheese that is like contained in this liquid and has like, and they're like cheese balls.
I mean, that's
in some kind of liquid.
That's how it's supposed to be.
That's the only
right?
mozzarella that's being ever good in the fucking shops.
Yeah, that's like super fresh mozzarella. We have that, but it's super expensive in the States. And then there's super cheap
I haven't
mozzarella.
been able to find it anywhere. It gets like here for, I don't know, once a month. I mean, I live in the middle of fucking nowhere,
right?
Compared to the rest of the country, but still, I'm not going to Moscow just to get some shit out there.
You guys know what string cheese is? You guys know what string cheese is? Cheese sticks that you rip apart. This shit is cheap as fuck. all the kiddies love it.
I don't think we get those, unironically.
They're pretty good. They're satisfying, but it tastes like cheap cheese. All right, so what do we got? We got Bounty Hideout. Our bands are Lumi and Lumi band and Hideout's kind of crazy, but whatever. Lumi, Lumi, Angelo, Gus, Kit, Hank, and Ollie. I always forget that brawler's name.
What are they planning?
U.S. lunches type of beat, exactly. It is crazy some of the shit they feed.
That's still better than Lunchly.
Yeah, Lunchly. There's probably string cheese in Lunchly, bro. I like my cheese drippy, yo.
No, there's only mold.
There is mold. Mold and drippy cheese. I like my cheese.
It's not even drippy.
I like my cheese drippy, yo.
You won't like Lunchly then.
I can't believe he tried.
I haven't tried Lunchly, but I wouldn't want to try mold by fucking Mr. Pretentious.
Mr. Pretentious. I mean, you remember when Mr. Beast was like the idol? Like everyone loved him. He could do no wrong.
I watched him when he was doing the reactions to the fucking cringe videos and was named like Mr. Beast 6000.
Yeah, like OG Mr. Beast. Dude, Mr. Beast is just such it's such a cringe name to begin with, Mr. Beast. That's such a like late 2000s name, like 2009. People were everyone was being like, "Oh, yo, that's Beast. That's so Beast. He's a beast."
Okay, Champs Gaming Station.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, man. Don't hate. How is Lunchly supposed to be for lunch? There's so little food. Well, I mean, kids don't eat a lot.
I mean, Lunchables is the same. I don't get it. Is it worse than prison lunches? It might be.
I like my cheese drippy,
just sell Lunchables there.
Chat's catching up. We on a delay or something? What the hell?
Seems like it, or could be a display glitch.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm not watching it with sound. I don't fucking know.
Jam's Gaming Station goes hard. Thank you, Shadow. Thank you.
I like my cheese made in a Chinese factory.
Yes. Give me that Chinese. I keep lagging. I have dropped 3,000 frames. I can't do anything about it. I think my PC is dying. It is like 5 years old. And I haven't upkept any parts. I should get like a new video card or something. No, you know what? I updated my RAM. I upgraded my RAM from 8 to 16 gigs.
Yeah.
But I'm still running. I mean, Ryzen 7 still standard.
But Kazi J Young, Gray versus Gene, Byron, and 8-bit.
8-bit. Kaze J Young could be a nasty combo if she gets in there.
They have the speed to just juke them out, but Torpedoes has range.
Yeah, the problem. Yeah, I think that 8-bit over there is kind of scary for everybody because he can just.
Kazi's not switching to a second mode right now.
Right? You think she want the range here?
Well, she is starting to.
Oh, she's moving
switch,
in. There's the second mode.
didn't
She's
work
got
out.
no HP. She's dead. Yep.
Okay, 8-bit sets up his turret, and only Graypo can get it now. So they have range, they have damage, and SKC has no range, no damage, and no bitches.
No hose.
So too bad.
Yep, they got
It's
all the
1 to 4.
control, all the range, all the damage. I mean, maybe if Gray can get his super, he can dive in on the Byron or something.
He's trying to get in.
Yeah. I would not be chasing after that 8-bit though.
Byron just latching on him, and wow.
He's done for.
Okay.
That Gray's done for.
That's 1 kill.
Oh, good pull. Good pull. They still need another star though. They can't just give up all control here.
That is 1 kill, but they need 2.
Vengeful Spirits
That
comes
super
in.
doesn't really make a lot of sense. Gray needs a pull plus super, but with 8-bit, it's really hard to do that.
Yeah.
Not happening.
Yeah, 2,
Might
1.
need to be more careful.
Gray super though. Gray has super. Yeah, he didn't get in there though, and they grouped up too much for him to dive in.
Seems possible, but Byron offsets whatever damage Kazi is doing. So I think
They need to go after the
if
Byron.
they
Then, huh?
camp this 8-bit turret, they just win. Set.
They need to hard focus the
Doesn't matter.
Byron. That way the Kaze can actually do some damage.
But Byron can't be really focused. They can just chip him
Yeah.
with Gene. Gray only gets kills off 8-bit because he pulls him in. But Kazi went into Gene now. And
They
8-bit
double
is
team the
low,
Gene.
So maybe they could turn the set on its head entirely.
Shadow and Jam draft.
Okay, wasted super.
It's a
Gray
Jam draft just
goes
because it's
in.
Jam. Jay Young.
Doesn't die.
Oh shit! The Gray dived in and didn't get
There
killed
we
by the
go.
8-bit immediately. Oh shit! Gray picks up 2 kills.
Gray has to be an integral part of the team, otherwise they're not winning.
Kaze's got the shield from the Gray hypercharge super.
Kazi gets mobility,
Yep, she gets out of there.
and right now it's SKC who have to defend. And Christian gets another kill again. Unless an insane miracle happens. Well, maybe
Oh,
they are
that's
starting to pull off an insane
15-0.
miracle
They're gonna need
plays
to pick
though.
up some clutch kills. All right, there's 6 right there. I don't think there's enough stars on the board right now. I think they're gonna need to pick up a bunch of kills.
They need to do a team vibe to
There's
get a
7.
positive bounty count.
Yeah, they need to get a whole team wipe just to even it up.
That just
Kaze's
isn't
gonna pick up
happening.
another kill here. No, she teleports away. Oh, there's
That
another
just
one right
isn't
there.
happening. That's it. 18 to 8. They can't get a team wipe. It's impossible.
Nope.
SKC picks up second game. This is probably how
Right.
it was supposed to go for them.
1-1.
Both move carding. Let's see how it pays off.
Silly, very silly Gray supers. Yo, those Gray supers came in clutch though. Especially that hypercharge one that was giving the Kaze shield all the time.
Yeah. Question God, that silly voice in his grade that calls him stud muffing, and he just walked in. Ooh, Byron clearing house.
Oh, wow. Picks up 2 kills there.
Facing a terrible situation right now, so.
Gray's on an island by himself up there. He does teleport out, but he doesn't. It's not enough. It does end up getting him killed. I think he stayed too long.
First game, lads. First game of control by Dropeados. So right now, SKC have to somehow approach an 8-bit turret, which they can kill, sure. But then there's Byron with Super.
Yeah, Byron with Super is tough, man.
Gray SHC immediately gets shut down by Byron healing. Right now, they really need to approach. Yeah. They start to approach. 1 kill, need 1 star right now.
Oh. Gray picks up a kill right there. That's 2. They need 1 more. Gray missed
that
some
might
shots.
not happen. Even if it happens, Gene has HC. He could take advantage of. Oh, but he wastes it. Alright. Need to do something.
Gray lands a pull
Gets
there.
the
It's
kill.
unfortunately not enough. He
Gets
does take
out.
damage coming out. Oh,
HC.
Kaze picks up a kill. They're up by 1.
By absolute...
Gray's getting rained on by the 8-bit, but 8-bit's not fast enough to keep up.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Kaze's going crazy. She might
maybe
go in.
they
She might
will.
go in. Oh.
sold.
Woo! That was close, dude. They
That was
almost had the
sold.
Jae Young dead at the bottom.
Yeah, but they didn't. By absolute miracle, SKC gets the set.
That's crazy.
I have
what a
no
clutch
idea
win.
how they did.
Gotta feel bad if you're whatever. What is it? Drop it Ados? I don't know what it is. It's gotta feel bad if you're them.
reading it like Dropeados.
Dropados.
Kinda. It's supposed to be Spanish, I think.
Oh, it
I don't
definitely
know.
is.
It's Spanish though, like Chilean.
Dude, Gray with 8 kills there. What a carry.
Yeah, Graves 8. SKC just outclassed them a bit. And somehow got out of an seemingly impossible situation to come back. I guess they just played defense too much. They had everything in game 3. And then Kazi just went in.
I'm hammering you guys with ads, you poor souls.
Yeah. It's possible this is a 3-0, but I kind of don't want it to be.
Try to let it go a
Even
little
if
bit
this
longer.
lasts me into like 2 AM, I don't care.
What time is it for you right now?
10:48 PM.
This better not go 5 hours.
This might. But I also don't want to be like 3 blowouts. I'm watching this in the Austin nature
Right,
as
right.
well. Like,
Sometimes the blowouts are fun to
yeah.
watch, sometimes they're not.
I mean, yeah.
What's this one, Ring of Fire?
It was nice to see Team Heretics do a lot of blowouts. It was interesting.
Our bands here are Gray, Hank, Barry, and on the other side you got
Thanks, Bilumi.
Thinks, Lumi, and B.
Yeah.
Man, the draft's going quick here.
I have the same time as you have the same time as me? Where you at? What?
Am I?
King. King has the same time as me. What? Alright. Pam, Bell, play generic.
Pam's kind of a crazy
Gus.
pick, right? Pam's not like... I mean, I guess she's okay in Hot
Pam
Zone.
got the buff.
Oh,
Pam got a
okay, yeah,
buff,
I forgot about the
and
damage
in
buff.
Hot Zone, she's really good now. I think. Not even once have I seen this gameplay. You haven't seen comp a lot then. I mean,
I mean, he's always banned. People are afraid of that super from him. All right, so we got a Squeak pick. He could do some good damage and some good area control. But
yeah, I think Squeak is probably a nice response to the turret. I think it's a very EU pick. I mean, Humble popularized it, I think. Just like Zeta popularized Shade.
they're liking Kaze.
So
dude,
it is
huh?
a very European pick.
You know, the pros were saying Kaze is so bad, she's so trash, but she's like everywhere today.
Kaze needs a crap ton of skill. She's not
Yeah.
the typical broken brawler.
She's not for us regular humans.
She has a lot of potential, but she needs to be utilized correctly. She's like one of the more technical brawlers right now. Daryl, alright.
All right, so Daryl can roll in on the Squeak and do good damage. He can roll in on the Gus and do decent damage if he doesn't have super.
Gus can somewhat counter him with his super, but at the same
You
time...
gotta have super though.
Yeah.
So if you pick your spot well,
Yeah, that's...
although
Let's
the
see if
Ghost
they
can help
give
too,
him
so
super.
maybe not. It's all about picking your spot as Daryl. Only big YouTubers who suck at the game say she's bad. I'm not a big YouTuber and I suck at the game, and I think I'm bad with her. I didn't say she sucks. I'm bad with her.
Yeah.
There's a difference. But I'm bad with all assassin brawlers. So damn, she picks up a nice double kill up there. Well, technically the Gus got one.
Yeah, Kazi is right now clearing house.
I got Kaze's title. She can team wipe
Yeah, but
so
Pam was
easy
the
if
thing,
you know
though.
how to
I
play
guess
well.
You now know.
I forgot Egg Pam was the thing. How could you forget about the most wanted skin in the world, and then they made it a mythic skin so that nobody could buy it for bling?
They didn't make Egg Bow the skin, unfortunately.
Egg bow. There was an egg
That's when
bow.
that started. That was a Supercell make concept.
I only remember Egg Pam. I don't remember Egg Bow.
Because they made it an April Fool's.
Okay. Yeah, I know Egg Pam was
like
the April
2020,
Fool's
and then
joke.
they brought it into the official.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember Egg Bow, but I'll listen to you. No Egg
Yeah.
Bow. That's unfortunate. Feels bad, man. Is it over already?
It is.
What? They just didn't get him off the point at
There
all,
was so
huh?
many team vibes. I just shut off my brain a bit.
Dude, I looked away for like 3 seconds and it's over. What the heck are we doing?
Clearly, we're watching dominance.
This is what peak male performance looks like.
Master and pet relationship in esports.
All right, so they are on point again. Kaze's putting in work. At least she's trying to. Pam's got no fighting
Adi
edge
is
over there.
putting in work, kinda. Daryl is doing nothing right now. I don't think
Skins
there's
and
been
Brawl
a
Talk, what do you
single
think
moment
about?
where Daryl has-
I like the Doug skin. I think that Doug skin's pretty cool.
I kind of eat my words right now. The game is maybe a bit one side. Kazi trying to get Pam does not.
They got nobody on point. They got nobody standing on point at the moment. Pam needs to heal up a little bit. She's trying to get an ambush there, and she didn't even fully heal.
Kazi
Daryl.
has hyper, speak, May line his super up. There's a lot more resistance from Robertus now in the second game,
Right.
but it still seems like SKC still have their dominance.
Oof.
And
That
are more
Kaze kill.
content with having it.
She gonna pick up the kill on the Pam? Yes, she is.
Ooh, Bell has HC and wastes it entirely. That's terrible.
Gosh, should use super on Kaze? That would be very good, especially right here. Although she didn't dive in with the super.
second set also goes, but right now without much fanfare, unless they come back. But Gus HC,
I don't see.
Kazi on
It's gonna be tough to come back.
base. Nah, no way.
The Daryl's putting in work though. He's trying to save it.
On Kazi, no.
They're gonna kamikaze now, right? Just dive on point.
2-0
that's it.
already. This isn't the one-sided set that we were all expecting.
Uh-oh.
Nope. With that first set, I was expecting more resistance, but I guess not. Maybe that was kind of a fluke.
Drop Dead not doing so hot. Yeah, that was not a clean set from them. They did put up a fight, somewhat of a fight, in Bounty. Maybe Hot Zone's just not their mode, though. Who's the other person talking? That's Sordy.
That's me.
That is Sordy.
Yeah, Kazi just completely destroyed them
Yeah.
in game 1. They all tried to put up some resistance, but it's not enough. They can't get enough kills and offense, especially against Gus and Squeak. Too much control.
Yeah. Yeah, they had a lot of control, and then, I don't know. I feel like the Daryl should have been able to take care of the Kaze, but maybe I'm wrong. Or maybe the Daryl didn't focus on Kaze.
That's just too much.
Yeah. And then Pam, she just sucks when people get too close to her. Pam just sucks when people get too close to her because her shots take so long to unload, and you're stuck in one direction.
That is true. But against Kazi, maybe she would have been decent. He tried to use Gadget on Kazi, but she just reloads too fast.
Yeah.
Like... Next is Last Stop. But that's a funny map.
What the hell? What the helly? I hate this map, actually. What do you think of the new Brawlers? I think the new Brawlers are both pretty dope. I really like the tree one. I'm super excited for him. He's kind of like I said in the Brawl Talk React, he's kind of like a mix between Jackie and Barry. And I think that's pretty interesting. And he seems like he could be a lot of fun. And then the other one, she's an assassin brawler. What's her name? Allie. She's an assassin brawler, and she's not gonna be my cup of tea, but she does seem pretty unique, which is at least somewhat interesting. My favorite gem grab map. I know, for real. We always lose on this map. All right, so our bans are Hank, Lily, Kenji. First pick is Jay Young. Pretty solid first pick. Pretty good, all-arounder. On the other side, they banned Lumi, Gus, and Finks. Pretty standard bans, I think.
They just banned Gus. They gave up on trying to count him.
Yeah.
They said, no, you're not playing.
We're done. We're done dealing with this shit. I know. They took Gus in every game, right?
Yeah.
They got a Gus Pro over there at SKC.
Ozzy, alright. But Jay Young may be able to counter herself because he has the speed.
See if it works out for them. Allie looks a bit confusing, but after Kairos Olympics, then probably look more simple. Yeah, maybe he'll explain it better. Sometimes he doesn't do the best job of explaining complicated brawlers. Sometimes he does. We'll see what she ends up looking like on Sneak Peek Day. Pearl's a bit of a wild pick. I mean, she could work, but you got to be very slow with Pearl. You can't spam too much. Jam draft, possible.
They have the opportunity to get range into Kazi Pearl. This is a very outranged comp. Buster instead, yeah, Gadget and block Pearl shots, it makes sense.
Too bad Buster's Gadget doesn't give slow anymore. That shit used to be OP. Sorty predicted.
I did not. I thought they would go something to outrange them instead. They might now. They might now.
I mean, neither side really has a ton of range right now. Jay Young doesn't have the longest range. They go Chester, so yeah, it's pretty mid-range right there.
Chester's a bit more range than Jay Young stuff.
Yep.
And they go Amber instead. Yeah, this could be a set for Torpedoes right now, unironically, with Amber. Because the moment she gets that HC in, it's so over.
Right. They burn up all the bushes and all that.
It's just the area denial. Like...
Right.
Like, who thought of giving Amber a super fatter than your mom? Like, why would you do that?
Give her all the oil.
Clearly, she's organizing her party. Ain't no party like an Amber party. Alright, seems like Jae Young is kind of working, but Amber is also doing a very nice job of defending her lane.
Right. She's not doing too much. She's just making sure the Chester's gone. Now she's going to contribute a little bit more, I think.
Yeah, doesn't seem like Chester is doing a lot into her.
Burn up those bushes.
Absolutely raking him.
You know the Buster don't want anything to do with her either. So it's not even like the Chester can switch lanes.
No one wants to do anything.
Yep.
Jae Young is kind of... Ooh, that was a wasted super. Maybe now they can push up a bit. Right now they need to take care of the Pearl. Buster gets in. This is their chance. Buster might die. Actually, no. Amber has control.
Yeah, Amber's got the left side locked down. They're getting control of the right side there. Yeah, the Chester gave up trying to win that left side, right?
5 to 8. Pushes. Pearl out.
Jae Young picks up the kill.
Right
Pearl.
now they have the chance to get the gems, but Amber has HC and she's gonna use it. Ooh.
Here it comes.
Buster gets affected.
Here it comes. Burns up everybody. That's 2 burns.
Yep. Yep.
Next
they
gem
do
spawn's
not have
gonna...
the resources to come back here, I think.
They can give up middle too. They got
switch lane.
They got the gem advantage. They can give up middle. Countdown has started.
If they want to win it 3-0, someone has to go into Amber instead, but
right.
I mean, who can?
Right. They weren't ready for an Amber pick there.
No one.
Amber Hyper Challenger's brain dead. It's way too big, man.
I mean, they should have been ready. I thought they would pick Amber instead, and then the Rapadas would have to wrestle with something, but no.
Amber's Hyper's undodgeable. It looked undodgeable there for sure. 2 out of 3 people got
Buster
burned.
Seems to go left instead.
They should have chosen Sniper.
I guess he wants to pull her in.
Ooh, good luck with that, Buster.
No.
I mean, if he pulls her in, he can do some work, but that's the tricky part, is actually getting close enough to land your super.
Kazi dies, and now the Rapadas have control again. Completely. Should have chosen a sniper or long ranger. Yeah, but then they
my
would
internet
have...
crashed.
Yeah,
No. Is it coming back? We're dropping like crazy. Son of a bitch.
Okay. Buster gets the Amber. Pearl is in a bit of a corner, but that shouldn't stop her. As long as Amber comes back.
Chad, are we down? My internet's being shitty.
No, I think you're actually... the stream is up.
I'm up? Okay.
Yeah, the stream is up. Camera isn't.
My camera's not? What do you mean my camera's not? What the hell is that?
Oh, maybe not. Oh, maybe I'm just watching the stream delay.
We're up?
You kind of... Yeah, I think the chat is just not typing anything. So,
well, my PC says that we only have...
there's just no way they come back.
My PC says we only have 4,000 kilobits. Okay, we're looking okay.
Yeah, that's it, chat.
It's a little laggy. We are dropping
They
frames.
get the set.
Oh, now we're down.
They get done, and no 3-0 today.
Dude, we are dropping frames.
I guess that's too bad.
Fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, Amber was definitely the star player. Jae Young, 0 kills.
Yeah, I didn't think Jae Young was gonna do a ton there. Kind of not a.
That's true.
He was kind of there just to support the Buster, but that didn't work out because the Amber was just gonna own them.
Normally it's a decent meta pick, but then they just picked very damaging correct brawlers into that. I guess it's more like the first set that they could have taken because they had the damage. Right now it's actually working.
Dude, I have 50 megabits down. What is my PC freaking out about? No, hold on. We're at 200 megabits down. That's good. My uploads.
Yeah.
My upload is tanked. Why is my upload so
I'm gonna mute for a minute.
0.5 megabits upload.
Holy shit.
My upload's tanked. I'm dropping frames like crazy. We're back. My Wi-Fi loves me. It's not your Wi-Fi, it's me, bro.
Wi-Fi.
My internet... maybe it's worldwide. Did Donald drop the nuke and take out the internet? King Donnie the First?
Elon Musk replacing everything with Starlink.
Yeah, right. That's why
I
King
did
Donnie's
not
dropping
see
them.
it.
That's why King Donnie's gonna drop the nukes, so Elon can control the internet.
They broke up. They had a bad breakup, you know.
Yeah, it was sad. All of us Americans cried about it. We got double Lily ban, Miko ban, Chuck ban, Lily and... or I'm sorry, Melody and Bonnie on Kaboom Canyon.
Angelo is very generic.
Still lagging? Yeah, I can't do anything about it without ending the stream. You're gonna have to eat
I
it.
see the bitrate tanked a bit.
Yeah. I literally have no idea what to do about it.
Yeah, that's too bad. Lumi, Kazi in Heist, okay. Kazi in Kaboom Canyon. Lumi's fine stuff. What?
Kaze and dude, they're just abusing Kaze today, huh? They like her.
Daryl, okay, makes sense, Daryl. I guess it's a base glitch style. That's what happens now on Heist. Did you say fuck 3 ball?
Yeah. It sucks because it makes the Angelo useless pick now. Lumi, Kaze, Daryl. So you can try to
Why South Africans? What do you mean?
Trump took my Wi-Fi router.
I mean, different people live there, so like. Thinks this doesn't look like a
What the hell are we doing here?
Heist draft.
Right? Like, Finks can't do anything about the Kaze.
I guess into Lumi it's a decent count.
Right.
Like, this is Kaboom Canyon. What are we doing? Eve. Alright. Eve, Angelo.
They go Eve?
Yeah.
No way. Icky.
Yes way, what do you mean?
What should my upload speed be? I mean, my upload speed might be bad because I'm streaming right now.
It's true.
At least 25 megabits per second. It might be shitty because I'm streaming right now, but yeah, we are non-stop dropping frames.
Alright.
I'm probably gonna have to end stream after this.
Immediately trade-offs happen in the match.
Fuck, man.
Lumi gets in on the save, first blood. Trying to just get some damaging. Does it? Eve is clearing house. SKC is clearing house. That was happening now.
I'm lagging. The lag is real. Oh,
One
what a terrible
Piece.
day.
Things doesn't seem to be working out for them right now.
I wish I knew. I can't even watch.
He does go back. Kazi's going in. Yeah, I guess you're just gonna have to restart the stream instead. Kinda.
Son of a bitch, man.
That's too bad.
I don't want to end. I didn't want to end this stream. I wanted to keep it going. We're up now. We're up now, but I don't know how it's gonna be.
Glad to see it.
I don't even remember.
You're kind of
Did I
stuck
have-
in